In Japan, a right-wing prime minister is expected to be elected, and President Trump will visit South Korea after stopping in Japan. This month is critical for Korea. Let's talk with Kang Jae-mook from Foreign Affairs. Reporter Kang, let's start with the news about the election of Japan's LDP leader. Don't you think Takaichi's election might negatively impact Korea-Japan relations?
Just 2 months ago, the leaders of South Korea and Japan assured each other they would, with hope, resume shuttle diplomacy. With a new prime minister expected to have a completely different stance from Shigeru Ishiba, concerns are rising about a red flag in Korea-Japan relations. Given Takaichi's focus on promoting a strong and assertive Japan, there's an analysis that this could potentially lead to diplomatic tensions.
She is anticipated to strongly advocate for the concept of a resilient and assertive Japan, which closely mirrors the foreign policy adopted by Abe. Considering this alignment, it appears exceedingly improbable that South Korea will choose to adopt the same stance.
However, since President Takaichi has also emphasized the importance of the US-Japan-South Korea alliance against the North Korea-China-Russia cooperation, there's an analysis suggesting he will refrain from actions or words that could worsen foreign relations.
Reporter Kang just mentioned the trilateral alliance between Korea, the US, and Japan. Coincidentally, President Trump is visiting our country after Japan. However, unlike Japan, it's expected that his visit here will be just a day trip. How should we interpret this politically?
President Trump is reportedly staying in Japan for 3 days and 2 nights, following the conclusion of tariff negotiations with Japan before the APEC summit. This has led to speculation that his shorter visit to South Korea may be an indirect expression of dissatisfaction over the stalled US-South Korea tariff negotiations. It seems like President Trump's diplomatic schedule, including his visit to Malaysia for the ASEAN summit starting on the 26th, has also played a role. Experts suggest that since the APEC summit is set to start on the 31st, it's unlikely Trump will spend much time on his Asia tour.
The reason we've been paying attention to President Trump's visit is because of the repeated discussions about a potential North Korea-US summit. If it's just a one-day visit, should we then assume that a North Korea-US summit has now become less likely?
With the shortened visit, the chances of adding a North Korea-US summit are indeed lower. However, according to our investigation, behind-the-scenes negotiations for talks between the US and North Korea are still ongoing. If a North Korea-US summit happens amid the still fluid situation of the South Korea-US meeting, it could lead to an unexpected new phase for the Korean peninsula.
We'll leave it at that. That was Kang Jae-mook from the Foreign Affairs and Security team.